Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Today is Sunday, August the 17th of the beautiful year 2025. And after a little bit of a break, we are back. We are back for the 2025 PAL Classic tournament. And we are in the most exciting part of the tournament. 3 matches left, 3 direct qualifying spots for the 2026 Paldas Cup are up for grabs, 4 players remaining, 3 of them will qualify. 1 of them will go home empty-handed. Today we start with the first session of the match between RURCZAK and HANA. The match will continue on Tuesday, but before we go to this match, let's take a look what happened in the tournament so far. Let's take a quick look at the brackets and see what happened. And hello Trisky, welcome to the chat. Go HANA, go! Yeah. So American players supporting each other. Will there be any Polish viewers, Polish players supporting RURCZAK today in the chat? Let's find out. Yeah, so RURCZAK is seed number 1 in this tournament and is in the semi-final without playing a single game, as there were 14 players registering for the tournament. Seed 1 and seed 2 started the tournament from the quarterfinals, and RURCZAK's quarterfinal opponent Dewey did not show up for the first session and forfeited the second session. Therefore, RURCZAK gets this 10-0 win in the bracket, but of course this match did not count for ELO, and RURCZAK is already in the top 4. Will have at worst 2 chances to get this qualifying spot, and to play against HANA, who played HANA played 2 matches in this tournament. Yeah. 10-3 against Dobre in round of 14, and a very intense match against James in the quarterfinal, 10-7 win. As mentioned, if you lose the semi-final match, you will have a second chance in the first place match. So the winner gets a direct reward, the loser will have another chance, another shot in the third place match. Yeah, in the bottom part of the bracket we have Le and Serenity, and this match is scheduled for Saturday and Sunday next weekend, so August 23rd and 24th. So we'll know the second qualified player, and then we will also have to schedule the third place match between the losers of this semifinals. Yeah, so 3 spots up for grabs, 4 players remaining, only 1 of them will go home empty-handed. But as mentioned in the previous stream, one thing is also sure, at least 1 American player will get this direct qualifying spot. Yeah, so few words about the rules of this event. We play level 18 starts only, no line cap, so if the players are able to play forever, feel free players to do so. We wanna see those level 19 Malens going on. SPS controller and handcam are the mandatory things for this event, and we play best of 19 all the way, which means the winner of this match has to win 10 games. The matches are played in 2 sessions. Session number 1, 9 games, and this is the session we play today. So no matter what the match situation will be, we play 9 games and stop the match here after 9 games. The remainder of the games will be played on Tuesday, 18 UTC, and on Tuesday we will play as long as one of the players wins 10 games and wins the entire match. So yeah, each session is played on a separate day. So there's no possibility to play this session now at 19 UTC and, for example, then on 22 UTC the second session. No, the sessions have to be played on 2 separate days. And as mentioned, top 3 players advance to the top 16 of the 2026 Paldas Cup. Yeah, these are the rules, and let me show you also the player profiles. HANA has some tournament stats. RURCZAK without tournament stats, therefore I present RURCZAK's 2025 stats from the matches played in the 2025 PALDAS cycle. But first things first, ELO rating, RURCZAK is ELO favorite, but it's only a fourth official match for HANA in the PALDAS settings, so yeah, this rating can grow for the American player, and yeah, currently the Polish player has over 100 ELO points advantage, which means, according to ELO odds, that RURCZAK should be 2-1 favorite, 66 to 34%. This is what the ELO odds say, but as mentioned, please take note that HANA played only 3 official PALDAS matches. And the first match the players played against each other, the only match the players played against each other, was in the 2024 LOLPOC Cup. RURCZAK won this match against HANA 6-3. So the players know each other a little bit, played against each other once, and yeah, today and on Tuesday there is a chance for HANA to get a revenge. HANA's highest score in this tournament is also a CompPB 601. RURCZAK's CompPB is also the highest score set in 2025, so yeah, kind of fresh CompPB 671. And yeah, we'll see how it all goes. As you can see, HANA's statistics in terms of losing scores and losing lines. Yeah, the opponent has to play full games in order to win. And RURCZAK's statistics are also not that bad, but as you can see, a little bit lower than HANA's, and this is about like on average and median about 20 lines shorter games. And in terms of points, yeah, and in terms of points, average about 40k and median about 20k. So yeah, I'm expecting a very interesting session today. I hope the session will end with a result of about 5-4, maybe 6-3 for one of the players, so that we have an interesting action in session number 2. I kind of can't expect a one-sided match here, but you never know what's going to happen. And now it's time to check if our players are live so that we can start the match. And both RURCZAK and HANA are warming up, so let me bring the players to our screen. RURCZAK on the left, HANA on the right, and both players warming up on 19. And hello HANA, welcome in the chat. Yeah, what strategy did you choose for today? Training more or training less for this match against RURCZAK? What is the strategy? What is your what was your preparation, so to speak? Yeah, so we have HANA and RURCZAK warming up. While they are warming up, let me wrong playstyle the pieces, the seed for game number 1. And it's always, dear players, it's your decision if you wanna increment or reroll. You can start with incrementing, then we can switch to reroll. It's all your decision. The seed for game number 1 will be AAAC31. So we start with 593. Good, yeah, that's a really good game. Hello, Duzika, welcome in the chat. Yeah, so we start with a seed with 3 letters A at the beginning, AAAC31, and yeah, and then we'll see what's going on. And hello, RURCZAK, welcome in the chat as well. Yeah, both RURCZAK and HANA, you have your pieces in the chat, AAAC31. As soon as you will be ready, we'll start with your match. So RURCZAK finally will get a chance to play a game in this match, in this tournament. And already is playing for something. And whilst the players are putting the seats here, let me remind you that we also have the registration open for the PDM September 2025. If you wanna, oh, it's not working perfectly. I will check the link later then. Okay, so we are here with RURCZAK and HANA. Both players are ready. So game number one of this first semi-final match of the 2025 Paldas Classic is starting in 3, 2, 1. Tetris, good luck and have fun, players. So RURCZAK also with quite fresh overall 19 start PB of 286, so not so far away from 300. And now RURCZAK is in a lot of trouble, needs a long bar and gets it, but the job is not done yet. RURCZAK needs to get something to the left. Oh, and the pieces RURCZAK is getting are terrible, and this will be an early top out for RURCZAK in game number one. 29,640 points, which means HANA is good for game number one, and HANA leads 1-0. HANA, you are good. You are leading 1-0. If you want to increment, I'm fine with that. 28 lines, 82,082 for HANA is the score in the opening game. Yeah, so if you want to increment, then BB and we are good to go. And the players are ready, so game number two starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, let me refresh HANA. Maybe it's on my end, who knows? Yeah, let's find out. Okay, so game number two underway. RURCZAK started with an early top out. Yeah, early top outs can happen to every one of us. If you've seen last week's super event match between Merke and Tugi, Merke had a pretty tough session number one with a lot of early top outs. So yeah, if RURCZAK gets one of those, it's not a big deal. Even the best players in the world can get early top outs in Paldas matches. This version is so unforgiving, so yeah, even the best can suffer. But now it looks like RURCZAK is going better. HANA is a little bit high, maybe not that high, but needs to get out of it in order to prepare for some the board for some Tetrising. RURCZAK is running away with the score right now. RURCZAK with 125, HANA with 62. So over 60k advantage for the Polish player at this stage of the game. And RURCZAK gets another Tetris. HANA is waiting for a long bar. There is a long bar for HANA. And 82 for HANA, 147 for RURCZAK. So 60k, so a little bit less than 3 Tetrises lead for our seat number one. For RURCZAK, 181 for HANA, so HANA was able to reduce the deficit, and now we are in a pretty neck and neck game. RURCZAK got 2 Tetrises in a row, but okay, HANA is not getting those Tetrises because And the well was blocked for a moment. And we have 235 for RURCZAK, 212 for HANA, so RURCZAK now with one Tetris advantage. This game number 2. Definitely a much better game for RURCZAK this time. Oh, as soon as I said it, RURCZAK puts himself once again in a lot of troubles, but gets a long bar. This time the board looks more manageable than in game number 1, so this only will cost RURCZAK few lines. Oh, and RURCZAK. Oh, what is RURCZAK doing here? Okay, gets the piece over. But the left side is very bad for RURCZAK. Okay, gets some pieces to skim the left side, but now needs to do something with the right side. So this is kind of a tough challenge for RURCZAK. 275, HANA 279. RURCZAK still alive in this game. It's possible to get out of it within the next lines, but RURCZAK has to play perfect placements. It also has to get good pieces, but the pieces are not cooperating with RURCZAK, and I'm afraid this will be an early top out. Yeah, another top out for RURCZAK. 281,960 is the score for the Polish player. HANA is good. HANA leads 2-0. Yeah, so a tough start for RURCZAK in this match. HANA takes advantage of it and leads 2-0. 3-3-4-0-3-3 is the score for HANA in this game. Okay, so it looks like the players are ready for game number 3. Let's start the countdown in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Okay, so we have RURCZAK started with 2 Tetris already. HANA still looking for the first Tetris, but gets a long bar and gets another one. So 47 for HANA, 51 for RURCZAK are the opening scores. And guys, let me remind you, this tournament has a Maturino prize pool. Oh, it looks like those comments are not working. What's going on? Okay, let me check it. I will give you the link directly in the chat. Sorry, that's not what I meant. Oh, HANA is kind of high. Okay, I will take care of it a little bit later. I made something bad, but HANA is very high. And HANA is topping out 28 lines with 61, 182. So we have an early top out festival in this match so far. 157, 700. I really apologize for what happens in the chat right now with my I don't know what I want to say, but yeah, RURCZAK takes the game. It's 1-2 for RURCZAK from RURCZAK's perspective, and okay, sorry, I have some technical issues on my end. My computer is not working properly. Give me a second, guys. Okay, this user was banned, and sorry guys, but something is not working as I would like this to work. No, and RURCZAK stream also went bad. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I can't write in the chat currently. This is bad. Oh my god. RURCZAK, HANA, if you wanna take some warm-ups, please do so, because something is going wrong. I'm still live, as I can see, but my computer behaves in pretty weird way. I think it's now a little bit better. I want to check something, if this link for Maturino, okay, yeah, the link for the Maturino works. So yeah, if you wanna contribute to the prize pool, guys, here is your chance. And yeah, once again, please forgive me, but I don't know what happened. My computer behaved very weirdly for some times. So yeah, from my end, it looks like I should be able to continue with the match. So RURCZAK HANA as what's going on? Is it RURCZAK stream or is it my stream? I don't know what's going on. Okay, it looks like RURCZAK is back. I refresh both players. And RURCZAK HANA, as soon as you are ready for game number 4 with this DD seed, we can continue your match once again. Yeah, I would like to apologize. I don't know what happened. Okay, but it looks like we should be good to go. 2-1 for HANA after 3 games. Players are ready. So game number 4 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. TDAC31, DDA3. Okay, so we are good. And game number 4 of this match is going on between RURCZAK and HANA. Yeah, so no full game yet, 3 games in. Are nerfs becoming a factor? I would like to remind you that the winner of this match gets a direct qualifying spot for the 2026 Paldas Cup. The loser is not out of contention in the case of this tournament. There will be also a 3rd place match, the last chance match. And of course, for the player who finishes 4th in this tournament, it's not the end of the world. We still have 2 PDM tournaments this year, and we also have the upcoming PALDAS League, which will happen in October and November. So still some chances to get those qualifying spots. But of course, if you are so far in the tournament, like those 2 players, you would like to secure the spot right here, right now, so to speak. 141 for RURCZAK, 70k for HANA are the opening scores in game number 4, so more efficient play by the Polish player. Yeah, but one of the players in the top 4 of this event will go home empty-handed. So one of the 4 players will have to try to get this qualifying spot via other tournaments. And of course, for every one of you, yeah, the tournaments are open. To play. You're kind of welcome and invited. Even if you're not the top player, you have a chance to test yourself in the tournament settings. You have a chance to play against the other PAL-DAS enthusiasts. So yeah, feel free to join, feel free to register, and maybe you will see that you have like a hidden PAL-DAS talent. Who knows? Who knows? 285 for RURCZAK, 174 for HANA. So RURCZAK with over 100k advantage in this game after like half of this game, half level 18 of this game. You know that nowadays the so-called wrong version of Tetris, the NTSC one, is the most popular one, and yeah, the most players play there. And HANA, for example, is one of the co-organizers of the DAS League after the Portuguese organizer of the DAS Champions League disappeared. And yeah, HANA with I don't wanna like spread misinformation, but for sure it's Hazel. And I don't know if there is a third like main organizer, but for sure HANA and Hazel are like taking care of this DAS League, and yeah, they are approaching the playoff stages of this event. So yeah, if you wanna check those events, feel free to do so as well. But yeah, we are back in our PAL-DAS action. 437 for RURCZAK, 273 for HANA. But now RURCZAK is in a lot of trouble, and RURCZAK will be topping out. And HANA, you have a chance. 438 is your target. 438 is your target. RURCZAK's board, yeah, got out of control. And there was nothing RURCZAK could do. As you could see, RURCZAK was Tetris ready, but HANA is in a very difficult situation. HANA doesn't have enough lines on 18 to complete the chase down. So yeah, I'm really curious, HANA, what is your approach today? Will you go ham as always, or will you try to make some adjustments and survive a little bit to get those points? Let's find out. 438 is the target for HANA to take this game. And HANA is with 355, so around 80k is needed on 18 for HANA to complete the chase down, and HANA's board is yeah, is bad. 357, 783 is not enough, and guys, after 4 games we have our favorite score, which is 2-2. Yes, so yeah, the board yes, RURCZAK, 2-2. So HANA's board after transition, yeah, got out of control very, very quickly, and we are tied after 4 games, 2-2, which means that we are almost in the middle of this session. We play now game number 5 out of 9. Players are ready. So game number 5 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yes, after RURCZAK had a pretty difficult start of this match with those 2 early top outs, then RURCZAK was I wanted to say something, but RURCZAK starts with a troublesome situation, but gets out of it. $28,000 for RURCZAK, 47 for HANA. Now RURCZAK with another Tetris goes to 51. HANA with 71 at 59, so the the same line count, HANA has one Tetris advantage in these very early stages of game number 5. Now RURCZAK schemes some lines while waiting for a long bar. Finally, the wrong bar arrived. 128 for RURCZAK, 149 for HANA, so this time HANA is ahead by about 1 Tetris. For RURCZAK, 196 for HANA, 50 lines in. Still around 80 lines to go before transition. And let's see, maybe this time it will be a first level 19 race of this match. $259 for RURCZAK, 237 for HANA. Now 260 for both players. HANA leading by 13 pushdown points. So that was a very close situation. Both players needed to scheme some lines, but HANA is Tetris ready and RURCZAK not yet. So RURCZAK going for this center well setup. Probably RURCZAK is forced to do so if the game allows. But RURCZAK got this Tetris setup, and now he's trying to get more of those center well Tetrises. 313 for RURCZAK, 331 for HANA. And HANA also 4 lines behind. So now with the same line count, it's 41k lead for HANA, so around 2 Tetrises. RURCZAK 315, HANA 378. And we are slowly but surely approaching transition, around 30 lines. We'll have a massive speed increase. And only the best of the bests can survive it on PAL 19. And both of these players have a potential to go for some long 19 games. RURCZAK 391, HANA 411. For RURCZAK, 436 for HANA. So it's about 1 Tetris lead for HANA in this game, but transition is very soon, and maybe it's the first game which will be decided on level 19 speeds. Let's find out. 441 for RURCZAK. Now RURCZAK transitions with 465. HANA with 462, one line before transition. 462, so 3k is the advantage for RURCZAK going into transition. So this game will definitely be decided on 19 speeds. RURCZAK already in level 20. HANA is going to approach level 20 in the next 2 lines. And this time HANA tries to play some solid Tetris, not going to force too many things. RURCZAK on level 21 is now kind of getting higher and higher, and this might be a top out. And RURCZAK tops out at 484, so HANA 485 is your target. And here it is. HANA takes the game on level 19. Of course, HANA, you've won the game, but you are free to go. You can play this game out if you wanna do so. Oh, and as soon as I said it, HANA. Okay. Okay, that was nice. It's still possible to survive. Something to the left is still needed. Oh, but this is now getting difficult for HANA, and HANA can't do anything more. HANA tops out at 505, 113, which means, guys, this is the first 500k plus score of this match. GG's HANA. 3-2-2. Yeah, but finally we had a game which had to be decided on the 19 speeds, and yeah, we had it. GG's players. Yeah, 5 games in, 4 more games to go today, and the players are ready for game number 6, which starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Oh, and RURCZAK building a Smashboy tower in the middle. Those Smashboy towers can be as annoying as the Finnish towers, created of S or Z pieces. RURCZAK was able to deal with the situation very well. It's now with 93,000, HANA with 31. On 62 for RURCZAK, 102 for HANA. $34 for RURCZAK, 172 for HANA, 40 lines in, almost 50. Now at the same line count, it's a lead of 2 Tetrises for RURCZAK. RURCZAK 311, HANA 289. But RURCZAK also few lines ahead. 260 for RURCZAK, 340 for HANA. HANA is 5 lines behind. 40k, so it looks like a one real Tetris lead for the Polish player right now. And there is a Tetris for RURCZAK, 433, 411 for HANA. RURCZAK over 100 lines, HANA at 96. HANA going for a left 12 setup, but this was only a triple. HANA got finally a left 12 Tetris. Now the players have to prepare for transition. 480 for RURCZAK. Now with this game 500k, so first 500k of this match for RURCZAK finally. And HANA can also get 500k very soon. HANA is one Tetris away of getting a 500k. Back-to-back 500. Oh, and RURCZAK now. Complicated board a little bit. A long bar would be cool, but the long bar doesn't come in time. So RURCZAK needed to close the well, and now RURCZAK needs to find a way how to get out of the situation before transition, but the pieces seem to cooperate. 513 for RURCZAK, 519 for HANA, so we might have a level 19 race once again. RURCZAK transitions with 540, HANA with 543, so this time 3k advantage for HANA in this game. So we have a 19 race once again, and let's see who can win this game. Okay, RURCZAK, yeah, some clever burns. Oh, what a nice solve by RURCZAK to downstack. That was a very nicely done. 554 for RURCZAK, 558 for HANA. So we still are very close to each other in terms of points. And let's see how the players can handle the pieces, can handle the pressure. And RURCZAK went for a Tetris setup and gets a long bar and misses the long bar. RURCZAK can't do anything more. RURCZAK tops out at 559, 800. RURCZAK went too greedy and didn't get the Tetris. HANA is doing great. HANA, you are safe for the game, but feel free to play this game out. Maybe a new comp PB, 601 to beat. Let's find out. First 91 for HANA. Well, the L piece would be the best piece. No, okay, gets the L. Oh, but the right side, the middle of the board for HANA, and it's not a 600k, but 597, 123 is still a valiant effort. GG's HANA. And the most important information for you is you're leading 4-2. And guys, we are creating some kind of a pattern. This was a very similar pattern we had in HANA's previous match against James. Players were like alternating, winning 2 games each. In this match, the same situation. HANA won the first 2 games, then RURCZAK won 2 games, and now HANA won 2 games. It's 4-2, so yeah, 3 games remaining. If the pattern continues, now it's time for RURCZAK to win 2 games, or do you agree, HANA? If not, yeah, we'll see what happens. The players are ready. Game number 7 starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Let me refresh HANA, maybe a little bit of a delay, maybe not. Maybe it's difficult for the signal coming to Europe from the United States of America, and therefore a little bit of delay. Who knows? So we have 70k for RURCZAK, 48 for HANA. Yeah, so the last two games were the kind of games you might have expected from these players in the semis. Yeah, they kind of needed like about 4 warm-up games to get it to the regular, to the regular form, to the regular, shape and so on. So yeah, happy to see the players performing at a high level right now. And RURCZAK currently with a very good pace, but is also risking with the board, and those S pieces are very bad for RURCZAK. Luckily for the Polish player, the long bar now comes and RURCZAK is able to survive it, but it looks scary for a moment with those two S's in the middle of the board so high. But RURCZAK is alive and is still ahead in points in this game. 272 for RURCZAK, 187 for HANA. And RURCZAK is back in business. The board is clean, and RURCZAK is able to go for some high scores. So yeah, the scary moment survived and handled very, very nicely by the Polish player. And RURCZAK is still ahead, 318, HANA with 235. And RURCZAK once again, kind of high RURCZAK with no fear whatsoever. And RURCZAK gets a long bar for a Tetris, 345 for RURCZAK, 240 for HANA. HANA gets a long bar for another Tetris, and boom, Tetris for HANA. Shouldn't say it, it's not a classic Tetris World Championship, sorry for that. 368 for RURCZAK, 308 HANA, and we still have around 40 lines to go before a transition to level 19 speed. So RURCZAK still in the lead. .484 for RURCZAK at 111 lines. HANA with 382 at 108. So RURCZAK currently with about 100k advantage and still going strong. RURCZAK can get 3 more Tetrises here. So RURCZAK with a chance of getting a 600k transition. Yeah, now needs I can scheme 2 more lines, and this should be a 600k transition for RURCZAK. HANA meanwhile 430. Oh, but RURCZAK's board is not perfect. Transitions with 578, and the RURCZAK's board is not ready for transition. RURCZAK tops out at 578. So HANA, you have a chase down 579. Yeah, another good game by RURCZAK, that's for sure. 578 is a very decent score, but HANA needs to complete the chase down, needs to score more than 100k post transition in order to take this game, and is HANA able to do so? Let's find out. When HANA sets up for a Tetris, and of course the game gives a long bar, but the board is falling apart, and HANA tops out at 496,893, which means RURCZAK takes this game, and it's 3-4 from the Polish player's perspective. 2 more games to go in this session. If RURCZAK wins one of those, there will be only one game, at least one of those, then we will have 5-4 for one of the players after this session, which would be a fair score in my opinion, but HANA can also win 2 more games and go with 3 games advantage into the break, so we'll see what happens. The players are ready, so game number 8, the penultimate game of this session, starts in a 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, so the last 3 games were very good games, full games, going into level 19 speeds. Yeah, so the players, it looks like they found a rhythm after those early top outs in the first few games. Now they show us why are they in the semi-final stage of this event, and why are they fighting for these direct qualifying spots to the 2026 Paldas Cup. $33,000 for RURCZAK, 71 for HANA. And RURCZAK couldn't get good pieces to fill in the stack, but now needs to skim more and more lines. Now finally RURCZAK should be able to get back in a pretty regular position with this stack. Oh, a nice J spin for RURCZAK. 174. And what's happening to RURCZAK? Was it a brain fart or controller malfunction, or was it something? But yeah, looks like RURCZAK can recover from it, but it looked weird for a moment. I'm not sure if it wasn't a brain fart, then I would like to apologize, but I don't know what was that. But luckily for us, RURCZAK is still in this game and still fight for this game, even being like 90k behind right now. And now with 289, RURCZAK with 197. So HANA having a very good game meanwhile. 313 after 73 lines is a very, very tolerable pace in this game. The RURCZAK still struggling with the board. It's nothing fatal, but this costs a lot of pace, and this gives HANA a good opportunity to build maybe even a lead, which will be impossible to chase down on 19. Let's find out. 405 meanwhile for HANA after 90 lines, 235 for RURCZAK. HANA is doing a great job here in this game number number 8. $281 for RURCZAK, $431 for HANA. And RURCZAK is now kind of high. It's still possible to survive. Oh, but those placements are not helping RURCZAK at all. And RURCZAK is topping out at 107 lines with 308,560. HANA, you are safe, but you are very close to transition. So feel free to play this game out. This game has some potential. And your comp PB is only 601, so why not playing this out? HANA leads 5-3 after 8 games. So this will be either 5-4 or 6-3 lead after session number 1 for HANA. So HANA definitely goes with an advantage. It was a very unfair, you forgot to push the button. Okay, so my first impression was kind of correct. Okay, thank you for explanation, RURCZAK. HANA 599, and HANA is getting a new comp PB here. Congratulations, HANA, and let's see how far the game can go. Okay, the long bar to the left. That was a very nice placement. Now, nice down stacking by HANA. Another long bar to the left. Oh, those stacks! But HANA gets the piece, 624. Oh, that were some nice placements. HANA still in this game, somehow. But this is now getting very high. But GG's, HANA. Nick comp PB with 629,993. Not even a 630,000 score. Wow. But 629,993 is also a good score. GG's. Okay, so HANA broke the pattern. No 2 games in a row for RURCZAK. This is also something to mention. And 629,993, a nice comp PB for HANA. Let me update it. 629,993. And yeah, the players are ready. So guys, this is the last game of the session. It will be either 3-6 or 4-5 from RURCZAK's perspective. Who can take the last game? We will see in a second, or in a minute, or few minutes. The players are ready. Game number 9 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris, and hello Serenity. Welcome in the chat. Yeah, there are only 6 matches left in this tournament. RURCZAK against HANA, semifinal number 1, and your semifinal against Le in a week will also be a 6 match. So yeah, and then whoever loses in both matches plays against each other in the third place match, in the last chance match. This will be also... Oh, and RURCZAK starts with a lot of troubles, but gets a long bar. Oh, this is a very tough beginning for the Polish player. Okay, RURCZAK should be fine, surviving it. We've got RURCZAK with 34,000, HANA with 72. Yeah, there was a scary moment for sure for RURCZAK, but the Polish player was able to deal with this board, and now it should be fine. Back in business. HANA meanwhile with 97,000, RURCZAK with 47. So we could say that it's like only 50k lead for HANA, considering the board state of RURCZAK at the beginning of this game. And RURCZAK goes for this column 9 setup and gets another long bar for Tetris. Yeah, those are difficult decisions to make because column 9 and column 2 setups they require the most burns to maintain those setups. So maybe you can stay there for one, maybe two Tetrises, but yeah, playing a whole game like that is not the most effective way. And as you can see, RURCZAK is back in this regular column 10 setup. RURCZAK with 143, HANA with 199, so HANA is now about 57k ahead. Oh, but HANA's board is now getting a little bit out of control. Okay, that was good. HANA with 209, RURCZAK with 173. HANA gets a nice dirty Tetris. 235 for HANA, 198 for RURCZAK. Still about 50, almost 69s of level 18 speed in this game, so still a lot can happen. We have 244 for HANA, 205 for RURCZAK. So RURCZAK was able to reduce the deficit to about 2 Tetrises. It's not a big reduction. After all, it's about like 10k less than it was after this dig, so basically speaking, this didn't do that much, but yeah, it's better to reduce the deficit than to let it grow, so to speak. So we have HANA with 360 after 99 lines, RURCZAK with 300 after 97. So now after 101 lines, it's 40k lead for HANA. Yeah, so the players like, yeah, without counting those early troubles for RURCZAK, they, yeah, very similar, you know, effectivity of this game. I don't know, it's the word exists in English. So they are like, you know, playing at almost the same Tetris rate. Yeah, without counting RURCZAK's early troubles, that's what I meant. 393 for the Polish player, 434 for the American competitor, and we are approaching the transition in about 10 lines. So we have HANA with 457, we have RURCZAK with 419. HANA transition with 484, RURCZAK with 467. So HANA is ahead at transition, but they are close in scores, so everything and anything can happen post-transition. And let's see how the players are able to deal with the ultimate PAL 19 speed. RURCZAK 484 and RURCZAK, oh no, not going for the Tetris, so RURCZAK decided to stay a little bit more patient. Maybe it's a wise decision. HANA with 506, RURCZAK with 492. A misdrop of the JPs for RURCZAK, but RURCZAK finds some solutions and gets 2 long bars in a row, which are very helpful to deal with this board. And now RURCZAK's left side was kind of difficult to maintain, but gets those nice long burst schemes. Oh, and this was a very nice solution by RURCZAK, and RURCZAK is still in this game. Something to the left. Oh, doesn't get the L piece over, and RURCZAK is going to top out. RURCZAK with 5-11. HANA has more points. HANA takes this game and will lead 6-3 after first session. Of course, HANA, feel free to play this game out. Yeah, it was a very, very difficult thing for RURCZAK to survive. But yeah, tried to stay alive as long as possible, but it was not enough. And HANA will enjoy a 3 games advantage going into the mid-session break, which will last for over 2 days, almost 2 days, so to speak. We have 60 for HANA and 200 lines, so this is definitely the longest game for HANA in this match. And HANA is doing a great job in surviving it, but not any longer. 203 lines with 562, 033 GG's. Yeah, GG's. Yeah, GG's, guys. Session number 1 completed, and yeah, now RURCZAK has something to think about during the break. 3 games. It's not the end of the world, 3 games difference, but being 3 games ahead is definitely a good thing for HANA. And yeah, let's take a look at the match stats after session number 1. Session number 1, RURCZAK with the highest score of 578, HANA with 629. And guys, considering those early top outs we had in the first games of this match, maybe, yeah, the players weren't able like to get better with the averages of the scores. Still, they require a little bit of improvement as far as their skill level is concerned. But as far as the line counts are concerned, yeah, this looks it looks very, very decent. And yeah, 3.3 million for RURCZAK, 3.6 for HANA. RURCZAK a little bit less than 1000 lines, HANA over 1100. It definitely looks promising for session number 2. And let me remind you, session number 2 of this match happens on Tuesday, August the 19th at 18 UTC. So this is like 46 hours for the players to find something, what can be improved, and how can I surprise my opponent in the second session of the match. HANA 6-3 ahead, 3 games advantage. HANA needs only 4 games to take the match and to get the qualifying spots for the 2026 PALDAS Cup. RURCZAK needs to win 7 games and can only lose 3. So RURCZAK kind of yeah, in a very tough situation, but we'll see. We'll see how it all develops. And HANA currently in the lead. And yeah, here is the updated bracket with this session result. Yeah, the one who wins gets the correct qualifying spot as mentioned. The one who loses goes into the third place match and will get another shot, another chance. Yeah, so guys, that was it. Session number 1 between RURCZAK and HANA, and the players who come back to play the second session on Tuesday at 18 UTC. And now it's time to find someone to raid. Are we going for the obvious raid, or are we going for something less obvious? Maybe let's go for something less obvious, like a team clash in Tetris Wars. Let's see what's going on there. And yeah, once again, HANA and RURCZAK, thank you very much for your play today, and yeah, hope to see you competing on Tuesday, even better than today, and yeah, let the better player win and advance. Thank you very much, guys, for watching today. Ah, yeah, Hannah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. You lost 3-6 in the Lolpok Cup, and now you won. You kind of won this session. Yeah, 6-3. So, as far as your direct encounter with RURCZAK is concerned, you are 9-9. You are kind of tight. Yeah, but it all will change in session number 2. One of you will for sure be ahead. So we are done for this stream. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll be back on Tuesday at 18 UTC for the second session of this match. Bye bye for now.